How genuine is the you got this? Oh, should I be nicer? No, you don't have to. Oh, okay. Well, you got this, I guess. Baka. GG on first. No, I'm better. I'm better. I'm better now. Yesterday I had therapy, and it was like pretty rough. And I was like, I don't know, like I don't have energy. I'll lurk Ronin. He doesn't want to talk to me. And it was rough, but then, and I was like, I don't have energy. I don't know if I want to stream tomorrow. And I didn't sleep at all, really. But last night I was hanging out with people in Discord, and it reinvigorated me. And then I've been up for a few hours now, and I'm kind of just vibing, so let's just do it. I forgot to pause the game. It doesn't really matter. Was it always like... Wow. Don't listen to me. Maybe I should... Was it ugly last time, too? It's kind of hard to see from my point of view. Like, that should be fine. So I did get some chat and more to the right. It's not formatted right though, because if I move chat to the right, it's gonna... I don't know what I just moved. It's gonna cut off. I'd have to make you smaller. So apparently... First I have to go get the robot. Apparently, there are things I can do to make this next boss battle not want to ruin my life. First off, apparently this guy is a vendor, and you can buy armor from him. Like, it's better than what I have, I think. But I also need, like, more fuel. No. Why can't I use this shit? Oh, it's for Heimdall. No. Is that enough? The hot rod. We can't use the hot rod. And I learned that apparently armor kind of stinks. Hold on, Pixie's texting me. Gotta respond to the Pixie. There she is. Everyone has to be nice to Pixie today. Her cat's getting a dentist appointment. Not that anyone's ever not nice to her, only me. They're only bullying me. The specimen had to go to the dentist. 7 teeth. How many teeth do cats have? Like 30? He loves wet food too much. He loves wet food too much. Will this stop him? No. He's still a monster. He won't even... Here, Pixie, here's the thing. He won't even know the teeth are gone. Once he's home and he's awake and recovered, he won't even know. So, Cinder was telling me that you can kind of make Weltall a dodge tank. Let me just look what he said. Three magnetic coats on Weltall and an evasion ring on Fang makes Weltall a dodge tank. I don't have any magnetic coats. He started with 28 out of 30. He'll be down to 21. He won't know. Alright, so let's exit this for now. Put the evade ring on. I just want evade, dude. Like, these are bad, right? We're gonna put the beam coat. Increases response and defense is good. I think. But, like, I think we need beam coat and frame HP 32 so he can recover health. I'm gonna buy the response thingy in here. I know I'm using so much money. $10 stream streak, they give you the money to spend. It's true. You know what? Once you get to be my age, you stop. Wait. Fuck, dude. I thought the game is not... Why didn't you tell me it was not right? Hold on. Chat. There. Better. It's better now. Everything's better. Did you want to? Yes, but it was cut off. I didn't realize it was cut off. I'm a professional streamer. I kind of want the response circuit. I want to know what it does. Wait, our fuel still sucks. But we can't go any better. What is gear option? Gear options is just abilities, but it's not abilities. It's things you can do. This makes my response way better. How is everyone's morning? Why did I say that so angry? How was your morning? My plants are recovering after the deer attack. You gotta start hunting. That's a joke. Don't hunt the deer. Terrible. Terrible. But once they get the 7 teeth out, he'll be fine, right? All right. We watched these cutscenes 5 times last time, okay? So I don't really want to watch them again. Did you get the Xenogears re-release that lets you skip cutscenes? Yes. You've got to be... Gamers? If you want to watch these cutscenes, you can go to the last stream and stop watching it right before I crash out. Also, so this is spoiler-ish, I guess, but not really because I don't know any plot points. But I did want to look up to see, like, have you ever done a thing in a game and like all of a sudden the difficulty spike is like enormous and you're like, what the heck was that? And then you go look it up online and you're like, am I the only one who like kind of sucks right now, or like is this like maybe a common thing? So I looked it up. I wanted to see like if anyone else had trouble with this boss gauntlet, and they did. Like some people were like, this is rough, but a lot of people were also like, this whole section of the game where you're like in prison and going through the sewers and stuff is really like not super fun. And basically the universal response to it was, it is a necessary evil because you are on the cusp of when the game story starts to peak. Yeah, we're in the ARR of Xenogears. Stop attacking me! Stop attacking me! All right. So wait, Pixie, did they already do the teeth, or did they do the first 2 and then they've told you about the next 7? So wait, what happened to the first 2 teeth? They said they're missing? Where did they go? Two were broken down and reabsorbed by his body? We have to boost. We have to kill this guy like as fast as possible. That sucks. It's fine. I wonder why they wouldn't just let the others absorb. I guess it's painful. It's not funny, but it is kind of funny in like in a not funny sense that like he's such a wet food fiend, 2 of his teeth are already gone. Well, like it's not funny, you know. Oh, is he gonna have a little shaved part on his leg because of the IV? He's gonna have a little bald leg. I'm assuming she's trying to wean him off bad food. They don't have bad food. He just really loves his wet food, which I think the vet said previously, like, is, like, just generally not worse for teeth, but, like, it you know, like, it's more, makes me teeth more susceptible. As opposed to, like, kibble. Yeah, the other one has old man food now. He was being a little butt, and he wouldn't eat his dinners or breakfast or whatever. Because he's a cat, and cats sometimes decide that you can go fuck yourself. And so she bought him old man food, and he was like, "This is the best shit I've ever had." I'm so back. That did do a lot. I don't know, man. I feel like learning how to brush your cat's teeth is something you need to start when they're like mere days old, or you will not be doing it. So it turns out that it was literally, the reason I was losing is because I needed to go buy armor from the man that was hidden in the hangar. Which is heinous. Very, very heinous of them. Dude, you know what this looks like? The robots in Star Fox, the second level. Only 2 enemies, huh? Huh, what a joke. Wasting time on a couple of guys like these. Rico, I don't need a reason to beat the crap out of anyone who pisses me off. And of course that means you too. That's also one reason. Shut up. Let's go. There's 2 guys. I should probably start conserving fuel just because I don't know, like, how bad it's gonna be for me. Oh, I've never gotten to use this guy's robot before. Guys, I have some bad news. So I've been playing through like Metroid Prime 4 pretty consistently throughout the week, like giving it a few hours a day. Because I am borrowing it from the library and I don't want it anymore. Or I'd like to return it. I am so depressed. It's such a depressing game. Because it's not that good. So Metroid Prime, at least one, and typically a lot of Metroid games are like kind of this like, it's not horror, but it's like atmospheric, like survival exploration, right? So you kind of dropped in on these like lonely kind of alien worlds, and there's really no one but you. And like the joy is of exploring the world and kind of the oppressive isolation of being on like a planet or something that there's no help. Metroid Prime 3 had a lot of people. It did. This is worse than that. I don't dislike Metroid Prime 3. I'd like to stream it because I don't remember 2 and 3 that well. But Metroid Prime 4 is linear. The level design is very boring and kind of bad because there's not much exploration to do. And there's actually characters you can radio into a guy who tells you what to do, and every 5 minutes, if you're not doing the next objective, and you can't stop this. He messaged you and he's like, "Hey, you just got the Volt gun. Have you tried going to an area you haven't that you've already been to?" And then 5 minutes later, he'll be like, "Hey, Samus, I think you should go to the Vault Caverns. Isn't there a door that you hadn't opened there now that you can open with the Vault gun?" And it's like, this is Metroid, man. Who the fuck is this guy? The overworld is like pretend open world with a motorcycle that sucks because there's nothing there. The power-ups are all really uninspired. They don't physically... like in Metroid Prime 1, when you got like a new power-up, it would physically change your appearance, like getting the grapple beam would add that grapple hook to your underarm, or like getting the space boots would add little pieces of armor to your feet. Once you get the new suit that rides the motorcycle in this one, you don't physically change armor really at all. Even when you get the upgrade to the suit, like the Varia upgrade that prevents heat damage, nothing changes. It's the same thing. But the levels are all straightforward. There's always, you go in, and there's an NPC who you have to talk to through cutscenes, and you have to escort them, and they have HP bars. So it is like escort missions, and they won't stop talking. I just got through a zone that was, and I messaged one of my friends who was like a huge Metroid fan, and I was like, "Bro, did you like this zone?" Because this was a Call of Duty level in Metroid. There was no exploration. It was wave-based enemies through like just really long hallways while you're escorting guys who were talking to you. And he was like, "Oh my god, you're right. It was a Call of Duty level. It feels very samey." It feels like it's aesthetically Metroid, but there's no heart. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know what decisions they made to do this. The world sucks. The upgrades are boring. The NPCs are unnecessary. The combat is fun, but like... not that fun. It could just be a new generic shooter game. Yep. That's the sad part. That's why it's so depressing. Metroid Prime 4 is a generic first-person shooter with a sprinkle of, like, exploration on the side. But it's not really exploration because when you go past something and you know you can't access it, you know that you're getting the item soon, and you come back and just go through the door and get the item. There's very very little puzzle solving in this game that requires you to do anything that difficult. Anyway, sorry. We have to kill these robots. I will probably finish it today after stream. And I will be giving it back to the library immediately. If you're going to play Metroid Prime 4, rent it from the library. That's my suggestion. Do not spend money on it. And like, that sucks to say, right? But I think I would have been upset if I paid for it. It's not bad, just boring. No, it's not good. It's a perfectly playable game, but it's not a good Metroid game at all. That bro just used Hyper Beam. Hi, Pixie. Hi, Mobo. Okay, now to change the last ship's course. Ellie! Rico, sorry, but you go on ahead. What? You've come this far and now you're scared? I'll catch up, I promise. Please. Well, even without you, I can make do by myself. Then, I guess I'll go on ahead. How are you doing today, Mobo? You're kidding. What are you doing here, Ellie? I thought you agreed to get out of the military. That's asking for too much. I'm an officer of the Gebler forces. Then, you're saying, this is also one of your duties? Yes, my duty is to escort the Hecht, and to eliminate all enemies that get in its way. So you better get out of the way, because if you don't move, then I'll have no choice but to eliminate you. Are you serious? You do know what you're doing, don't you? How can you say that knowing where that ship is headed and what the outcome may be? Come on, Ellie, say something. I know, I do understand what I'm doing. Then, change how I've wanted to change. I've thought of changing, but I couldn't. I don't have the freedom like you do. Freedom? Me? Yes, am I wrong to be able to choose where you belong? To be able to fight alongside those who believe in their own cause? Even if you have much more anguish to deal with, at least you have the freedom to choose your own path, unlike me. Give me 1 second. I have to close the door. Guys, don't look, I'm changing my pants. I put the AC on and got a little cold. It's not even hot out today, it's humid. Okay. Where were we? Then why don't you do that too, Ellie? If I could, I would already be doing it, but I can't. This is my place, and that's how it is here. So, please, understand. Ellie. I don't have a place I belong in either. Huh? Bart and crew, even their whole ship, are all missing. They disappeared after the battle with Gebler, so I don't have a place to belong anymore. Really? Really? Then why are you fighting now? Who are you fighting for? Do you enjoy this? Barging into someone else's country and destroying the place? Dragging innocent people into becoming victims? Do you enjoy fighting that much? Is it that much fun for you to watch people die? Don't be ridiculous. I would never find pleasure in that. If that's the case, then come with me. What are you doing? Kidnapping. Just forget everything and come with me. New robot acquired. Cutscene? Do you think we're gonna get a cutscene? Like anime? The PlayStation's whirring right now. Let's go. Ouch, what? Well, I don't... Why is it cut to black? Just come. Yeah, fuck that, Roro. No, you should take it with us. Look at this town. Take a good long look. This is what you've done? Does the word duty justify all of this? Does it? Ellie! But that's all that was left. You're still saying that? Don't hit her. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. Don't hit her. You can't. It's just not like you. If you don't want to, then don't do it. That's what my therapist said to me. You shouldn't have to force it just to have a place to belong. How's the audio, by the way? I hate that. I need a new audio clip for that. What was I fighting you for just now? You wanted to know? I don't really know. I know I was helping Bart and the others, but I still don't know what I should do. Maybe I'm just looking for a place to fit in. But I think it's better to fight than do nothing. If fighting helps you or your friends even a bit, then it's worthwhile. That's not nothing. It's something. Faye. I'm going. No, you can't. Dominia is not like the other soldiers. She's an elite within the Gebler elite. She's one of the elements, Ramses's personal guard. You won't stand a chance. Still, I have to stop this. Faye. Citan and Hammer have nothing to do with Kislev, but they're trying desperately to get the civilians to safety. Even Rico, who must hate this town, still stays with me. That's why I have to go. Faye. Save your data? Would you like to save? Uh-oh. We can probably like write over this old ass save we have. Can I like use items or something? How's my gear looking? Oh, everything's healed up, isn't it? Yep. How many discs was this game when it came out? What the heck were you doing, Faye? Were you expecting me to do all the dirty work of clearing away these punks for you alone? Sorry about that. Oh, but I see you've made a girlfriend. If we can defeat her, we should be able to change the course of the ship. Let's go. I did not know that was a girl. Very boyish character portrait. Just one more extra runt isn't going to allow you to down the ship bomb Hecht. Of course not. We're not going to take this ship down. We're going to take you down. Ha, what insolence. What do you expect coming from lambs? Oh, be right back. I need to help out with something. Sorry. I'm here, though. A beam attack. Good thing I put the beam defense on me. Help, my PlayStation's struggling. The special effects are too powerful. So I guess Rico's gear has really high ether resistance. Does he just counter every time we hit him? I should probably destroy this thing, huh? Wasn't Final Fantasy VIII like 4 discs? You know what game is really long for some reason? It might not be long, but it has 4 discs and it's on Xbox, is Lost Odyssey. I believe that's a 4-disc game. It has so many discs that they gave you a 3-disc CD case, and the 4th disc comes in a paper sleeve where the instruction manual is. Like, that's crazy. I don't really know what this is. Lost Odyssey is really long. If I tried to stream Lost Odyssey, would I finish it in my lifetime? I own it on CD. We could stream it. Legend of Dragoon is also 4 discs. Is it longer than MSQ? It could be. Sorry, I have to help with something. You know what? Let's let this go. I don't want to sit you in silence. All right, be right back. Sorry, be back in like a minute. Sorry, I'm here. Sorry, there was a lot to bring in, and it's really humid, and it sucks outside. Lost Odyssey is 100 hours? Why'd I do that? I'd really like to play Lost Odyssey. I think I didn't have the patience when I was a kid and it came out. I tried it and I was like, this game sucks. Fucking. Uh-oh. You know? Hey, View, how's it going? Good morning. Welcome in. I'm my own mod, apparently. So. Super morning. How's Lithium doing today? I know you were talking about how like he's super sick all week, which is like very scary. Although I don't know, I guess when you can call to go to the doctor or whatever whenever you want in a country that provides for you, it might not. It's less scary than it sounds when you're in America and it's like I only call when death's door is approaching, and even then I might just drive myself. Oops, my button double pressed. Why did you restart A Realm Reborn? I thought you already had a character. Sorry, chat. Insider conversation. That's not really insider because it was on a public Discord. You just can't participate because you weren't there. It was a you were there thing, you know. And if you weren't there, just. Uh-oh, I got an email from the library. Hold on. I must return Yoshi and Super Mario Party. I wanted to start fresh. You know, good for you. I'm one of the few people on Earth who actually really enjoys A Realm Reborn. I don't really know why. It just, like, feels fun to play. I just speedrun AR. Are you skipping cutscenes? Are you playing Ninja again? Or are you trying something new? I have to level up my Ninja. My Ninja is sadly, like, 91 or 92 right now. I've not put time into it. I'm trying tanks a bit more. You know what? I'm in my healing arc right now. I leveled up my white mage and I've been gearing it up and I've been trying to heal as much as I can when I'm playing with other people till I get more used to it and because I need comms. And I am quite enjoying healing. I don't love tanking. He likes the excuse to be a salty villain. I used Dragoon for the story. I leveled up Dragoon recently. And level 100 Dragoon kind of slaps really hard. It was a lot of fun. If I wasn't so, like, enamored and, like, used to Viper rotation, I would probably start doing Dragoon and endgame content. You mainly casually heal? I mean, I heal like expert roulette and raids and stuff. I don't like when other people play Dragoon because they're always dead, but I love Dragoon aesthetically because it's an OG Final Fantasy class, so it just is cool. The level 100 Dragoon is really fun. Right now I'm kind of forcing myself to level, Red Mage, because I have all of my other magic DPS leveled, and I'd like to start getting rid of the gear in my armory chest. Instead of mainly spend my time at the gold saucer. Well, when you're skipping all the MSQ cutscenes, what else are you gonna do, right? Oh, I used to love Chocobo racing. I used to love just going and doing Chocobo racing. Red Mage always seems fun. I don't love Red Mage. But they are a necessary evil because they can res. And I had a brief stint when we were actually doing Savage in Shadowbringers, I think. Pixie and I were in a group and we were doing Savage, and I raided on Red Mage, and I kind of got used to it. Summoners can res too, yeah, but I could either play Summoner or get a lobotomy. What's the difference? Sorry, I'm like yapping a little bit, so I'm like not paying attention to the boss. I'm late, but you can't blame me. It's true. I am an early streamer now. My goal is always minions. I just got the minion from the Dawn Trail Alliance raid, and I was so happy. While you remember this, one day I'll pay you back for this. I promise. Counterforce. Got all my money back. There's no time. Rico, hurry and change the course. What's going on? Are we pushing it? Maybe they're gonna be like, it's not enough, it's not enough. And then Ellie's gonna show up and be like, I'm here too. Second thing is I have to start again with minions because new character. I mean, you don't have to play your new character. It's actually like very surprising that you started a new character. Like it's just such an unheard of thing for that game. To just be like, I want to start fresh after being so like far into it. I've got my pig collection. Wait, there's a pig minion? Is there a pig minion? Chat? Google the pig minion. Damn, there's too much mass. I read too much ass. I'm sorry. It's early. Told you. Ellie, you... Hold on. We can avoid a direct hit on the reactor with 3 gears. Poogie, but Poogie's from Monster Hunter. Flying Piggy. Okay. That's from a dungeon, right? Shaggy Shoat, Bacon Bits, and Pig. What's the Shaggy Shoat? I don't know if I have this. Oh, I probably do. You get it from Zelfatol? Well, yeah, if you ever need, like, if you ever want, some company or whatever, do some dungeons or whatever, just let me know. You know, you have my number. I don't really have much to do in the game anymore. I finished Dawn Trail and, like, all of the content except for Occult Crescent. Now I just kind of do roulettes and get my tomes up for gear. The Poogie is cute, though. And you're interested in older hard content, so what's there to do? I don't know, just vibe, have fun. Level up the rest of my classes slowly. So it's like always old content. You were caught up in Manderville? Shoot. Yes, you come visit. I will come visit. I mean, I think I have to. Only I am allowed to have a passport. You just have to let me know when, because time zones are funky. Okay, we've steered it away from the power station. Let's bail out, Faye. But now it's heading right for the residential district. I hate the residential district. He's right. We need to bring it down somewhere where it won't cause so much damage. Impossible. We can't change its course any more than we have. No, we've got to hold it up as long as we can. What, are you deaf? Oh no. We're overheating. Damn, not now. Anyone who wants to come visit us. It's true. We all have passports, they don't. Once you're on materia, you're there for life. There's nothing more that we can do. Hanging on anymore will just be suicide. But... that's it, I'm bailing out. Come on. I think... this is bad. Stop, what are you doing? If you do that... Don't worry, my gear is from Solaris. It's still alright. Ellie, what are you doing? If you keep going, you'll... But, what else can we do? At least it'll reduce the damage. Sorry. It's better than doing nothing. You know what I would really like to learn is, what's the minion minigame in the Gold Saucer, the one where you have them fight? Because you can get some cool titles and minions from that. I just have never tried it. Verminion. Mahjong. Do you know we just got a Mahjong kit in the library? And my boss was like, how the fuck do we catalog this? And I was like, I don't even think anyone in this town knows how to play Mahjong. Why did we buy this? It's fun. I should give it a go. I've been like in the triple triad mines for so long. They just need to play Final Fantasy 14 to learn. So true. I want the penguin. I know. I need to do it. Maybe today. After stream, maybe I'll chill. Or maybe I'll play Xenoblade in secret. I have to catch up before 2 comes out on Switch 2 because I want to replay it now that I know what I know. Or New Vegas. Would you rather me play New Vegas or Xenogears though? I wish I could learn Mahjong, but I don't know if my brain has the ability to like comprehend it. I do want to wrap it up. I actually have an idea for the finale. So if you're interested in New Vegas in silliness, you should be here for when we do the finale. I have a very silly idea. I am a Picross master. I'm gonna get everyone I know to start playing Picross. So do you know how to play Mahjong in real life then? Oh, so everyone died, by the way. The whole city is gone. Who is this? Oh, that's Ellie. That's her. It looked like she was blonde for a second. I'm alive? This is the Dragon Lord from Dragon Quest. Who are you? Why me? My work here is done. Goodbye. He just tuxedo masked out of here. Sort of. Turns out Mom changed one of the rules. Oh no. She was like, actually, I'm gonna do an Uno on this. Ellie. Ellie. Who? Ellie. You're... I need to turn the AC on. Faye? It's so humid today. The one thing I'm looking forward to in LA is just like the dry air. Because every time I talk about it with my mom, and I'm like, because she's like, you hate the heat. How are you going to live in Southern California? And I was like, you don't understand. When it's 90 degrees there, it's still not as bad as it is here when it's like in the 80s sometimes, because it's so humid in the air here that like it's just like a permanent discomfort. But like when it's hot in Southern California, just go in the shade and you're kind of okay. I will send cold. Yes, please. Please package some cold and send it here. We're suffering. Not as bad as Europe is. They're actually dying, but we're pretty bad too. Stupid. Foolish. Are you crying? Sorry. It's okay. Europe also don't use any seas. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. Can you forgive me? It's not your fault, Ellie. It's not your fault. Faye. They're having a long-distance relationship from between cockpits. Ellie, let's go back. Dry air is bad for your skin. Just moisturize. Everyone should be moisturizing anyway, whether you're a boy or a girl. It's not emasculating to moisturize, unless you want to look like dry jerky when you're 40. Does it snow there, though? Or does it just get cold for the winter? That person. Where? First, we saved the Empire. Now we're being chased by them. We cannot make a wrong move with security this tight. Hammer's our only hope. He's awfully late, though. Looks like Hammer's here. Mobile! 23 months! Double ping. I only heard one. Bro, Zeton, I got the key info that should help us get out of the capital. So what's the info? The Empire's new super airship, Goliath. This is it, bro. The Empire's new creation. The super airship Goliath. I think it pinged earlier. Gets very cold down to the negatives. Give me. Give me. I will thrive. Super airship. Is it that big? It's beyond big. It's Ellie. As I said, it's beyond big, Ellie. The Goliath is of extraordinary magnitude. It's said that the Goliath can even make a gear look like a pea. It's rumored that it can even decimate the Ave capital, Blidavik, all by itself. By itself, annihilate Ave? It must be a monstrous battleship. According to my reliable sources, it's located north of Kislev in an underground dock at some military facility. The military facility, north of the capital. Mobo, are you suffering right now from the like apparently world-setting, like record-breaking heat wave in Europe right now? Or are you just kind of vibing? Imagine naming something Goliath that's pretty small. I'm compensating for something. Ellie, what's wrong? I know that facility. I've talked to you about it before. The Imperial facility. I infiltrated. I never knew that something like that was in the basement. Ellie, do you think you still remember how you infiltrated the base? Yes, Citan. Way north, beyond the Kislev Imperial capital, beyond the carved-out portion of the mountain peak, lies the Imperial City's military facility. Good, let's take that, before the Empire decides to launch a counterattack against Ave. Yo, look, we have a whole set of gamers here. Why is she hurt? What happened? Animal Bolt, Terra Lance. So she's a mage? I guess. She's a mage. Is there a save point in here? You know, she's keeping that promise she made with you. She's in D block, so don't forget to go see her once in a while. I think we're getting a heat wave next week. It's looking like whatever's going on with some heat dome in the southeastern US is like pushing towards the east coast. So if I'm miserable and sad and cranky next week and I cancel stream because it's too hot, please don't be surprised. Faye, that is the toilet. The exit is that way, unless you cannot hold it. What a joker. I am just kidding. Sorry, I didn't know that was the... I guess we should... Oh yes, I forgot to tell you about Master Rico, bro. You've seen him? Yeah, and I brought up our plan to escape from the capital. Says he can't help us, though. I see. Faye, he has his own path he must take. Now, let us go. Faye, we must hurry to Ave. Huh? Yeah, I know, Ellie. We have to hurry. If we go through the front gate, we might have to fight the guards. Hammer, once we break through, fall in behind us. That's my specialty. Leave it to me, bro. Put up a good fight. Doc, Ellie, let's go. Our destination is the Imperial military facility up north. Why am I getting fished? Just a minute, there's something I have to tell Ellie. Tell me? It'll be real quick. Oh, it's a secret. Thank you for the posture check. All right. All right. Nothing. Good luck in breaking through the front gate, bro, and you, Citan. Okay, you little freak. What were you doing? What's with you, huh? I'm just passing by. Okay, so don't bother me. See ya. Remember when we paid Big Joe? And he robbed us? Huh? Somebody dropped something here. Obtained an M disc. Does that mean music? Can we go to the bar? The bar? Can we go play music in the bar now? I don't know if I posted this in my stream Discord, but there was a tweet that on Fox News they said, what was it? It was so funny. England historically has struggled here in Massachusetts, referring to the World Cup. And everyone was like, yeah, no shit they have. Historically, in a lot of ways, England has struggled here in Massachusetts. Is this the bar? I want to play music. Let's do it. Maybe with this we can listen to it? Oh, excuse me, could you please move? You're in the way. How about you suck my... Guys, what if Xenoblade Genesis is tied into Xenogears? And Takahashi has finally, like, been like, I don't care who owns Xenogears, I'm going to rewrite my story. I should preface that unless I become a humongous streamer before Xenoblade Genesis comes out, that will not be streamed. That is a me game. I'm playing it off stream. No one's going to participate. I'm going to enjoy it in the solitude of my space. You are not allowed to be here. Hey, isn't he the guy in the wanted poster, perhaps? Yeah, they say that. Like Final Fantasy Tactics? No, more than Final Fantasy Tactics. Which I still have to play more of. They say that everyone has 2 or 3 people that look exactly like them in this world. Though I just reinstalled Monster Hunter Wilds today because a friend wants to play it, and like we're pretty close, and we have to do the Final Fantasy collab to kill Omega. Besides, even if he was that wanted guy, what chance would mere guards like us have against him? He's the ex-battling champ. Let sleeping dogs lie, huh? Exactly, so even if we were to see him here, then we'd just pretend that we haven't seen him, okay? Hey, that guy! He's the ex-champ who broke out of the arena with his gear and is now wanted. Are you stupid? Damn, we're done for. Nah, die. We've got to give it a try. Doc, Ellie, let's try and force our way through here. So it is the only thing we can do, right? Wait a second, do you really intend to do this? Oh no, they're serious. There's no way we can beat the champion. Haha, you'll... That was a Chrono Trigger sound. They're dead. He killed them. Rika, what are you doing here? I changed my mind. I'll leave Norturn for a while, until things calm down. You plan on seizing the new mega battleship Goliath? Well, I'll give you a hand, up to the city limits. You don't want to fight together with us? Make no mistake here, I don't intend to become friends with you guys. I have something I have to do, and I have to do it on my own. When we leave the Imperial Capital's precincts, you can let me out anywhere that's convenient, okay? Well, at least until we escape from the city area, we have got a secure ally. That is good enough for us, is it not? Don't you think? Well, yes, I suppose so. We have no time to dawdle around here. We'd better get out of here before other guards who heard this scuffle come causing us trouble. So our destination is the Northlands of the Outer Imperial City. Blah, 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 blah. Then the Kislev Imperial Capital's military facilities await us. We'd better make haste. They are just yapping. Word salad right now. It's so hard to keep up sometimes. So we just go north, right? No, that's the battling arena, so it has to be up here. That's the world map. Maybe it's on the world map. I see Big Joe. Hey, brother, you! You want to hear about my super muchacho information? Hey, you're the one who stole my 5,000 gold. Give it back. Hey, that's just a minor thing. Being picky will only turn you into a boring adult. You gotta be, how would you say, more open and deep like the sea? Well, setting that aside, you need to listen to my super muchacho information. You're funny, but keep it up, and you'll just piss me off. From the looks of it, you're all in a group, right? In that case, you need to change your party. If you go to the Wildcat pub, there'll be a new waitress. If you ever want to change your party members, just remember to stop by there. Oh, one more thing. There was a deep, deep reason, as deep as the deepest ocean, for doing what I did. As a way of making up for it, go back to that back street one more time and search the area. You just might find something good. For real, I already did that. Is that true? Is what true? Oh, we should go visit that lady in D Block real quick. Presently, due to that raid, the evacuated prisoners of D Block are being transferred. Civilians are not permitted to enter. Alright, we will not be visiting her. I really want McDonald's right now. What does that say about me? We're having that for breakfast. Is it a hot take to say that McDonald's breakfast is actually like, it rocks like pretty good? I love the hot cakes and hash browns. You're trying to become a huge streamer so you can share a chance with us. How huge is huge? 300 pounds? Mobo, how behind are you right now? And no, I more than that, even more. Who was it that didn't like McDonald's breakfast? I think it was Teddy, but she doesn't like anything that isn't Pepsi. Ellie kind of sucks right now. It's okay. She's gonna get better. Probably. The McDonald's thing had to call back to a huge streamer thing. Oh, I see. Oh, so just because you eat McDonald's, you get fat? Is that what you're saying? Teddy weird? You telling me? If I was ever 400 pounds, I'd probably be very upset with myself, though. I don't think I'm gonna let it get that far. You're already halfway there? I am not even halfway there. Finally, we have some ladies in the party. Also, the new main character for Xenoblade Genesis is apparently a girl, which is awesome. Not that I don't like my boy Shulk, but like, it's time, you know? I love Shulk. But I love all Peking Duck. I see what they're doing. I love all the characters from... That was a weird attack. Xenoblade 3 has such a good cast. But Xenoblade 1 has like an iconic cast. I don't know if I could pick. I don't know if I could pick. Xenoblade 2 has gotcha. Xenoblade 2 has a really good cast too. It just... There has to be a least favorite, okay? And I'm sorry that I'm going to get canceled for saying it, but unfortunately 2 still remains my least favorite. Even after playing through it and finally being like, aha, I get it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, gamers. One of them has to come last. Rex is fine. Rex is cool. He's just not as cool as the other two. Look, no one cares about them. They only care about Pyra and Mithra. Okay? The ones from Smash? Oh my god. Bro just did the thing where... Oh! Where you're like... Oh, it's Marth from Super Smash Brothers. But yes, the ones from Smash. I thought Smash was only Fire Emblem characters now. Not only, sometimes it's more than that. Does this work? I guess I could do that. What other place would a kid not in Japan learn of Marth? Area. Why does it say 71% chance? Like it can fail? I'm really feeling it. And also it's different because Xenoblade 2 was out in America and people liked it, which is why they were in Smash. It's different. It's not the same. I think I need to give her... Like, she's gonna die. It doesn't matter. Like Lucas? When are they releasing Mother 3? Come on, Sakurai. Where's Mother 3? Mother 3 never. Not here anyway. I'm gonna try using one of the AoE attacks. This game is ugly and bad. Hey, it's Heckcat. So can someone give a Heckcat a shout out? Notorious Deltarune hater, Heckcat. Do you know Heckcat's a Facecam DBD streamer now? Not only DBD. Nothing I said was a lie. I just woke up. Oh my god, dude. I've never played Deltarune. Me neither! I played Undertale, though. And you dox yourself in those streams? Those streams were also 10 years ago. Wait, can I just... Who are you? Hey, bro, I went ahead and opened up the locks for you. What? The gear? Nah, don't worry about the details. I'm the information man. There's nothing out of my reach. But hey, there aren't any enemies, though. Something suspicious. Oh, yeah, you can change your party and even shop. Need anything? I don't really want to change my party, because I don't like Rico. Sorry. I did dox myself. When I was streaming in 2020, I was doing a stream, and I don't know what happened, but I and I didn't really have a lot of viewers, so it's not a problem, and that stream doesn't exist anywhere anymore. But I blasted my Facebook page on stream for like a second. Like full frontal Facebook. If I did that like today, I would be so upset. Just got a call from his account on stream, didn't mute. Oh my god! Did he reveal any like bad information? That's so scary. They'll be like, "Can you provide your social security number?" It's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Oh my god, that's horrible. Because like, if I like accidentally like turned on my camera and showed my face on stream, I'd be like annoyed, and I'd be like, "Hey, don't make a big deal out of it." But I'd just move on from it. But like, if I did that, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know what you do if you accidentally like dump your SSN. Apparently, he's very good about paying taxes. I'd rather come back to stream and talk for 3 minutes on mute because I forgot to mute than not mute. Exactly. I get afraid when I show camera and like people can see the room, because like then I get really paranoid. Like, what if there's something on the wall that's like revealing? Hold on, I just got a message on Discord from something. The server, the service, the people that provide the service for running the Minecraft servers is upping their price because the AI boom and having hardware to run the servers is increasing in price. Every day we don't beat Sam Altman to death with our hands is a bad day. If we're going to be honest with one another. in Minecraft. Time to get the Ender Dragon event happening sooner. I don't think the Minecraft server is long for this world. And it's not because anyone failed or anything. It is really hard as a group of very small streamers to keep people invested in a series when people want to have their own schedules that are limited in time because they also have like day jobs. So I think Teddy is more upset than me about the fact that it kind of fizzled out, but I am more than happy that it happened, you know? Time zones and just people have shit to do. Like, it's not like I'm inviting like a career streamer on that can just do it 5 to 6 days a week and can plan around for it and like still be successful while doing it. Like, it's people with jobs and people who probably like also have other stuff they want to do when they have the free time to do it. Okay, 3 to 6, 4 days a week. Icky. At least it's only 4 days though. And then you're on the opposite side of the earth. So you're like over 12 hours away from the East Coast at least. So it's hard to plan stuff. But like if we all just, you know what I mean? Like if we all didn't have jobs and we were streamers, it would be easier because then it's like, well, I'm just going to do this because it's what I would be doing anyway. This is way better. She had 1,500 HP. I was going to run in here with 1,500 HP. You're crazy. Although, why? I wish they told you all the stats if it even matters. Let's see about Ceton's. His engine stinks. MS6. Bro, where have you been? I'm loving the 4 days a week, but some 5 days would be good for bills. Yeah, I feel that. I also do 4 days a week. And I am becoming increasingly scared of like the monetary problems that I'm facing when thinking about having to move. I just paid off so much student loan debt this week, but like there's still more, and like thinking about having that on my head while moving is just like stressing me out so bad. And then like I'll be like, I need to make more YouTube videos because every time I make a YouTube video, like it makes the YouTube channel, you know, people come and watch and follow. Like every time I make a video, there's progress, even if it's a little, but like then I don't make one because I can't force myself because I'm a problem. So it's just like a cycle, plus everything that happened this year. Ever since my grandma died, I just like, I feel like I'm just like wading through water every day. It's a huge move, yeah. Boston to LA. Could turn some of our clips into shorts. I should start doing that more often. I should make a dedicated day for shorts and clips and just schedule them for the week. You don't have to stress when you get there. You won't have bills or a down payment or house or apartment. No, I know that part. It's my own personal debt that I worry about. Everything else, it's kind of like a dream situation. I hope I could get in my robot. And the cat kids. Sorry, but yeah, thank you. It's been a year. It's been a year. But it's been a year for everyone, I think. Sorry, I'm like trauma dumping on my chat right now. And you can't leave, you don't have a choice. You have to listen to me. Hey guys, I want to get in the gear. I don't want to fight the robots on foot anymore. I want to leave. How do I get in my gear? She got... They just got obliterated. Gunned down in the street. Oh no. Man is not immune to gun. My last minus year was a long time coming. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Ours was a surprise, but also not a surprise. It was a long time coming, but we didn't realize it. Got all the cats on. Oh, but once I move, I'm stealing a bit from your stream. We're doing cat cam. We're gonna have cat cam. Sorry. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. So it's actually a big dub. I don't think I can bring them back. I think they're just dead right now. I don't have a choice. Anyway, anything to play a game. What do you mean? What if I cast a life? I'm not unsure I understand what you're saying to me. I'm getting fish too, so I can have fish can. Oh my god, really? When are you getting fish? I'd love like a lizard. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness. Well, you don't start great, you start mediocre, and then you get better. There's no starting from 10 for most people. Still researching hopefully this year. I love fish. Unless nepotism. Unfortunately for me, there's nothing in my life that I can get out of nepotism. Groovy does all the work. I know, you just have to put the camera on him. And then chat's like, oh my god, give him a treat. Here you go. Here's treat. And you're just like, okay. That is the full quote. Yeah, well, you know what? The English language is dumb and lame and no one cares. How do you get out of the robot? There we go. Now we're cooking. I do want to go tune up though, because I'm scared. Unfortunately, the cats don't listen to commands. So I can't make them do tricks. But I can harass them, which I think is the purpose of a cat. Goober doesn't always listen to me. He yearned for the pond. He really wanted to go swimming. Out of the way. 3 Chads coming through. We did do cat stream when I was there in February. If I didn't have a mic on, I may have let him. Oh, that would have been so funny, but like not for you. Wait, what does her robot do? That. Dad voice, and he's like, no, 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 I'm actually a good boy. It's okay. Yeah, the cats don't listen. You just have to, they just scream and scream, and then you have to be like, shut up. And then they're like, no. You have not given me what I want, and I will not cease until I get it. And what I want is third breakfast, even though I threw it up before. Pixie, how's Romeo doing? Have you heard anything? I love cats. I love cats too. People like really have a misconception that they're not needy and that they will just fuck off and do whatever they want. But it's not true. If like, I think most home cats, I guess not most, that's a generalization. A lot of cats are like really clingy. Pixie has indoor cats, right? They yearn for the crete though. They love the cement outside. Or at least one does. One of them enjoys sprinting out the door when you open it and rolling around in the driveway. And I think lately he keeps trying to go under the house, but that's where a possum lives, so he just like smells weird smells and yowls. Cats are so stupid. Thanks for knowing someone to try heights. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I understand the word you're saying to me. No word on Romeo? It's okay, there's a lot of teeth being pulled right now. They love the crete. Do they actually harass local wildlife? No. I think they're more afraid of the local wildlife. Oh my god, Pixie. Do you remember the first year I went and visited you during September when I had COVID and the power was out, so we had to open all the windows, and the neighbor's cat jumped and clung to the outside of the screen on the window and screamed, and all of your cats went apeshit? I actually thought an alien was invading. I literally, like, I shit my pants almost. Like, I thought we were under attack. I've never been more scared in my life. Like, I was ready to go outside and, like, fight a creature. Like, I thought that's what, in my brain, that's what I was gonna have to do. What weapon would you have reached for? I don't know. This was like 4 years ago. Yeah, there's so many coyotes. Even where I live, coyotes are kind of everywhere in America, I think. But in LA, they're... Can you be away the image? What are you... I'm sorry. You keep saying sentences. I don't know what you're saying. And I'm not trying to be rude about it. I just don't understand the things you're saying. Coyotes aren't really scary, though, to people. They don't really attack people. They're more scared of you. Remember, Pixie, when we were walking home and it was still, like, before sunset, so it was, like, still pretty bright out, and there was a coyote just walking down the road? Scary for small pets, not for people. But also, like, I think outdoor cats are... This is gonna get me in trouble. This is gonna get me in trouble with certain people. And I think, I don't care, this isn't the Deltarune incident, this is real. I think it's irresponsible to have outdoor cats. I think it's super irresponsible to have outdoor cats. If it's on like a farm in the middle of nowhere, then that's your prerogative. Like, you know, you have a farm cat or whatever, fine, whatever. But cats are pests to other wildlife, and they are in danger from other wildlife. So I think in like 90% of situations, there is not a good reason why your cat should be outside. Like, unsupervised. And if you live in a city, you're just dumb if your cat is an outdoor cat. I see. I know, it's true. It's dangerous for them, and it's dangerous for the animals. New Sill, this cat games. I'm a gaming cat. Hey, Lillian. Our state is a law where cats aren't allowed outside unless they're in a cattery? What is it? What is a cattery? I've never heard of that. Lots of places in the world, they are in danger of wildlife, but in some wildlife, there isn't much more danger. Yeah, but it's also dangerous for the cat. That's the other half of it. Cats are predators to things that are smaller than them. And there's lots of things out there that are not smaller than them. Trust your cat? No, do not trust your cat. That is the worst. That is the worst advice you can give. Aren't cats invasive? Yes, that is why they tell you to get them spayed and neutered as soon as you can, as soon as they get old enough. They are relatively invasive and kind of pests. A death can... I don't... A death can respect or occur... Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry if this is upsetting. I'm not that sorry. I think this is actually a thing I'm pretty passionate about. I don't think you should have outdoor cats. I guess we'll just fight everything forever. The cats are cute, so ecological destruction is just a small price to pay. That's what BP said when the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico happened, too. It's just a small price to pay. You know what? Actually, no, we don't need that. Hello, Professor Bean. Hello, Ravine. How's it going? I wish I was a professor, but I ain't no way I'm going back to school again. I got my master's. I'm never doing it again. We were watching our cats outside and one pushed the other one out of the tree. That does sound like something they would do. Cats are mean to each other sometimes, and we don't. There's just really no reason for it. Finished my master's here, never want to touch a PhD. My master's wasn't even hard. I just think that it's, unless you're rich, it's kind of irresponsible to go to school in America right now for a higher education without a plan that won't put you in debt. because the government hates you and they want you in debt so you can pay them forever and never feel like you're making progress and be a slave to their capitalist society that they're trying to create more heavily every year, because the only people they care about are Elon Musk and the other elites that have trillions of dollars to lobby their interests in Congress so they can continue to get away with doing things to children like Jeffrey Epstein did, even though we all know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, but for some reason every Republican in Congress decided that they don't care about that, even though he's probably like one of the most heinous sexual predators to children on the earth right now. I'm going to take a quick pee break. Hey, Teddy. Neutrality is inherently more political than taking a side in the United States right now. So you should probably. My sleeper face was activated. Yeah, I'm my. They said my agent code. Down with Donald Trump. Trans people deserve equal rights. LGBTQ plus deserves equal rights. Abortion should be a human right. Food should be a human right. UBI should be real for people. Healthcare is a human right. Free Palestine. Like, what do you want me? What do you think? I work in a fucking library. Luigi, our hero. I'm going to my local trans pride to say with my diet. I know what word you're saying, but for some reason I can't say it. It just like broke my brain. Did I already? Treasure chest. Nugget. Your MLIS was different since it's a professional degree. I went backwards. It's fine. The Archdiocese? Diocese, because it's like the Archdiocese of Boston. I thought you were raised Roman Catholic. I need to go back to sleep now. Good night. Okay, Kyle. Thanks for stopping by and waking up for a little bit. Have a good night. Whoa, 3-stream streak. Let's go. It was like I was looking at the word. Why do you know my internet protocol? Well, you know, I'm a hacker. Also, I'm not a political streamer, but pretending to not believe in something is how you end up being grouped together with people who you don't align beliefs with. And then people start to perceive you as having the same beliefs as someone that you may not actually align with in any capacity, and then suddenly that you have people speaking for you instead of actually just stating outright what your beliefs are and who you are as a person, which I think is probably like one of the worst outcomes that can happen, because then you have to try and make people believe that you believe in something, even though you refuse to acknowledge it at first. Sorry, I'm grandstanding right now. Well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Tomorrow, bread integrity. We're going to talk about bread integrity and how you should put your condiments on your sandwich so that the bread remains solid so that you can eat it without making a mess. Teddy, do you want to start a podcast? We'll call it the TED Talk. First Deltarune, now this. What? I thought Deltarune was woke. Have you considered using a CRT filter? That'd be pretty cool, huh? I feel like I'm just stupid, though, and I don't know how to do things. I need a manager that knows how to stream. And, hey, I want to get this done. How do I do it? I don't have much to say most of the time. Yeah. My superpower is, despite the fact that I am disgustingly shy, and unable to speak to new people very well, when I see my friends or people I like who might also be that way, I can rise up to the occasion and be the loud voice to fill the space so that they don't feel like they need to be. It's a superpower and probably not healthy, because I'm doing it against the fact that it's like I'm not comfortable, but seeing other people in discomfort feels worse than me being uncomfortable. But also, the flip side is they might not be uncomfortable, they might just be quiet. And then I'm just being loud. For no reason, because I don't want to, you know, it's... I'm typically always uncomfortable. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always uncomfortable. I'm not really a yapper, and yet you stream. Curious. Look at those two little guys down there. Oh, you're so fucked. Do you think Oh, thank you. Do you think streaming has helped getting outside of like your bubble and like being able to talk more. That was rude, dude. That was fucking rude. It might be the only thing I have going for me as a streamer is that I can perform. Pretty well. Like, I can talk and yap. But I don't know if I really have any other transferable skills. I'm out of EP. You know, it feels like it should have done more damage than that. If you need depth recommendations or a hardware upscale or help set up CRT simulation, and you really let me know. Okay, thank you. Also, understanding he's recovering, hasn't been extubated yet. Yeah, he had to get 7 teeth removed. He's too much of a fiend. You know, I had an idea today. I was thinking about, and I have no idea how I would get it to work, because I feel like the only way it would work is if it looked like jank as heck. But I was thinking, like, what if I did like couch streams? Like the same vibe you'd get like playing, like sitting on the couch while someone's playing a video game. And like have a camera or something. And it'd be like not ASMR, but you know what I mean? Like kind of comfy, like couch style kind of gaming. But like the only way I can think of doing that is having a camera, but then it would just look like I'm having a video of the TV. Which would be really lame. A pool stream? Yeah. At 1 million followers on Twitch, we'll do a pool stream. And not 1 second before. Time to get coffee to 1 mil. It'd be pretty sick. So does the vibe of friends coming to play games on couch, or just to like a chill, like cozy, like hangout, like maybe low vibes, not really as much focus on like the yapping, but more just like the, you know, in the same vein that like people like mukbang streams because it feels like they're having a meal with someone. Like that sort of vibe, like hanging out, like the same vibe of being at college and like being in the common room and someone brought out their PlayStation 4 and they're playing like Heavy Rain or something, and like you don't have homework, or maybe you have a little bit of homework, so you're just doing homework while they play, so you look up to the TV every so often and like just you're chilling. So you want to lean into the parasocials. Why do we have to turn it into an evil thing? It doesn't have to be parasocial. It could just be cool. How is it more parasocial than watching someone eat a raw salmon on screen? That never happened in my college. Oh, never mind then. Sorry, Teddy. You might not be invited. If you had a 3D model, it'd be doable. But it'd be... I don't know. I don't know how it would make it work. Freak? What do you mean? I'm not a freak. I'm a real person. Just a hangout, like a hangout vibe stream, like a chill work hangout stream. But it'd be a real camera. Like the camera would be in the spot where we're hanging out. But wouldn't it look stupid? Like I asked logistics. I don't know. I don't know the logistics. It was just an idea I had. It was an expletive rather than an insult. My bad. Oh. Okay, I see. I get it. I get it. I never went to college when my high school had college in the name. Does that count? Yes. College is a scam anyway. My kids will never go to college. I'll kick their ass before they even attempt it. So that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm joking. That's not true. I don't know if I regret going back for grad school because it helped me learn I don't want to be a librarian anymore. Which I think was something I needed to learn. But it was a lot of money. And a lot of stress. What would you like to do instead? This. This. You're looking at it. Sounds like you use the education at least. I've used my grad school education, not my undergrad. My undergrad education was in writing. And I wrote a book and I published it and that was cool, but then like nothing happened after that. New keyboard. Teddy, the T key on my keyboard has been malfunctioning, so I'm gonna have to just start. It's not new keyboard anymore. It's keyboard not working. I don't want to go on a date with a streamer. I'd rather they just play video game and make me laugh and entertain me on my second monitor. We had a date stream for Final Fantasy X on Valentine's Day. We did. Oh, see, Pixie about to be a streamer, so you're screwed. So true. Dude, if Pixie gets more, like... Well, no, I think by default, because it's going to be a unique experience, it's going to be a more popular stream. So I can't be mad about that. When's the Pixie stream? I don't know. We're still planning it. It might not be till I move. No coffee boyfriend experience? Not unless you want Pixie to come to your house with a gun. You're the one that made it a goal. I did make it a goal. But I've been known to do things against my own self-interest. What kind of content is Pixie on planning? I don't know. I'm kind of letting her decide. I've given her the caveat that I do not think it should be a co-op game. I think it has to be like a single player stream because I think it would be unfair and against the wishes of the goal if it was a stream where she could have other people on to like be there, because then it's not her stream, it's a co-op stream. So I think so far the only kind of guidelines we've said is that it should be a solo Pixie stream. We were in a chat with someone, and they were suggesting all sorts of games. They were like, "Oh, you could play Okami," and I was like, "You're gonna be streaming for 3 hours." I don't think you want to play Okami. You're not gonna get far at all. Celeste would be really fun, but you'd rage. I don't know, Celeste. It's a platformer, and it's a 2D cutesy artsy platformer, but it's kind of notoriously challenging. Though there are accessibility settings you can put on that will make it less challenging. Heck, Caddy, you actually gonna stream Persona 5? You're gonna need more mods. I trust the Persona fandom about as much as I trust the Deltarune fandom. Where am I? Sorry, I failed. Oh. It's okay. I hate this game. That's not true. I love this game. But the random battles are pissing me. I just want to get out of this cave. Please let me out. Please. Ow. Ow. Spare them? No, their experience. precious experience points. You have too much Undertale on the brain. We don't spare people in this game. Why are the small animals so durable? If a giant one slapped me, I'd die instantly. Just, like, don't die, then. If this is the same room that I've been in... No, okay. It's new. There's a cutscene. I've got peak Deltarune on the brain. Alright, so she actually can use these, like, normal spells that are pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to transfer all my consoles to LA, though. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think I want to play, Wind Waker, next. I think one of the games we're going to play soon is Wind Waker. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Wii U HD version or if I'm going to try doing the modded version on an emulation. HD is beautiful, but modded also seems like it'd be fun. I thought Xenoblade took place in Medieval Village. This is Xenogears. Also, Xenoblade is very, like, sci-fi. Oh, I didn't see them in the back. You little shits. You little shits. I thought Xenogears was medieval. Nope. It is very sci-fi. That was targeted. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Well, well, it's just one left. That person's entire family lineage was just deceased after that. Button? I guess we're going this way. Yeah, because it won't let us dash. Wait, do I have to make everyone get out of their robots? How do you get that? Can I even open this? No way, we have to go. Gulp. Uh-oh. Extra armor +3. Can't. We have to go back. Okay. It's kind of surprising they didn't fit. I don't think there's anything up here. All right, that reversed the belt. Ladder? Should we go up the ladder? We might have to. I thought that there was a button to get out of the gear. Like, do you really have to just, like, do this? Solely zoom in on room transition? No, we can't even go up there. No, 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 no. We have to stop. Runs away from robots. Oh my god. It's like ants to a gear. It's true. Do you think they'll ever remake this game? If they did it in the HD 2D style they've been doing Octopath Traveler and stuff, people would probably eat it up. Oh, oops. Or the new 2D, 3D, that's HD 2D. Xenogears is just a one-off. I think Takahashi wanted it to be a series, but it ended up not being one. It would probably not be hard for Nintendo to finance it, to be honest. Just go up to Square Enix and be like, we'll help you with it. The people want it. We have Takahashi in our employ. Give us Xenogears to remake. Since Xenoblade is like so beloved now. That was an evil button. Wait. What? Okay. What time is it? I'm getting a little sleepy. Since I didn't sleep, I kind of want to take a nap. But bro, go to bed. You didn't sleep last night? No. Didn't you see my my picture I posted in Discord earlier? Teddy doesn't look at my Discord, but you guys have to. Teddy's allowed to. She has her own Discord to manage. But you guys should have seen the message that I posted at 5:14 in the morning of Patrick waking up saying, "Oh boy, 3 a.m." Context clues, environmental storytelling. Sometimes life is just like a conveyor belt. I don't look at anyone's Discord, not even your own. Don't tell the people in your Discord that. I'll keep your secret, but you better watch out, you know? You never know who's gonna learn that. Presses button, gets into battle. I am sleepy. Sorry, I can't help it. Ooh. Go to bed. But we're hanging out. Have you considered Celeste yourself? The only problem with that is I've already beaten Celeste. I played it when it came out. I was in love with Celeste. I love Celeste. It's a really good game. How do I change this? My Discord is popping off. I contributed, but whatever's happening right now is I had nothing to do with. So. This is the battle music on Orborn Monastery. Let's see. I mean, it's the same sound font because they're both PlayStation 1 games. The composers for Final Fantasy Tactics are Hitoshi Sakimoto and Masaharu Iwata. Different composers, though. But I'm sure, given that they're both Square Enix games, they used similar sound technology to compose their games, because the composer for this game is Yasunori Mitsuda, which is the guy who does Chrono Trigger. This is the song, though. It's not in Final Fantasy Tactics Raid, I promise. It probably sounds really similar, but it is not the same song. That would be weird. I don't believe you. You should. Put up side by side. I don't even know which song you're talking about. When we felt like MathBot? No, it's not the same song, I promise you. Go look up the MathBot song. I'm just saying from that raid. But it's not the same song. It probably just sounds the same. Because it uses the same technology. Because they're both PlayStation 1 games from Square. How do I reverse this? Is it this button? It was that button. Yeah, there's accessibility settings in Celeste. It does, like, circumvent the challenge pretty heavily, but I don't think... Who cares? Normalize playing games on easy mode. Video games are for fun. This is an evil conveyor belt. Bro looks kind of goofy, not gonna lie. Just something that's all borrowed music. Same technology. Yes, because I'm gonna say, Mitsuda didn't do music on Tactics, so it couldn't be him. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. I just got, and it's been happening lately, so I don't think it's a sign of anything, but I just got that feeling in my throat that you get when you're like, is this the first sign of me being sick? But it's been happening lately when I stream after like a few hours. I'll get that feeling. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm yapping too hard. Well, that did less damage than fire, but I don't think it matters. Owie. Let's try Earth. Dude, imagine being the magic user in the party, but you're in the robot. Everything up. Okay. Cast magic inside the save robot? Yeah, but like... I don't really like that his defense went up. That kind of makes me a little angry. Didn't go up for magic, though. That's the one person I'd prefer you don't attack, to be honest. Wait, he can't do anything right now, or can he? I just read something interesting. What's that? Good. I would prefer you tank with Waltall because it's the only robot I have that can heal. Even though healers are considered ranged, most people, IRL healers are mostly melee. Doctors and nurses usually have to touch you to heal. I'll give you I'll add an addendum to that. D&D clerics are kind of the de facto healers in a sense in D&D, and yet they're also like one of the tankiest, meleeist classes in the game. This guy's a lot of health. Oh, that was a lot of damage. It's fine, fixed it, but there was a whole harassment issue going on my Discord. I would just be like, banned for life. Get out. Be gone. Away. Such is the life of being a streamer, huh? Sometimes you just gotta deal with the rabble. I'll let you look at it. I think I peeked at it a little bit, but the thing with Discord is I feel like they don't have very good ways to determine what's a bot and what's not. So like the kind of default response, I think, just has to be like, be gone. Like, don't fuck around with that stuff, because there's so many ways people get like their shit stolen from them. Like, someone clicks on a link and then it cascades into something big. Like the only answer is a goodbye, adios. I can pick up Romeo in an hour. Is he awake or is he still napping? Your little gummy boy. Only gums. Is this boss gonna die one day? Yes, attack him, that's fine. He keeps upping his defense, which is bad for me. Did it do any damage? He's overheating. No mechanics. Big on. I'm going to cast magic on this guy. He should not have showed up. You're a fucker, you're a fucker, you're a fucker. 2, 3. No, we have to massacre them. You shouldn't have showed up. Teddy, are you streaming today? Aren't you doing Kingdom Hearts 3? My computer isn't fixed though. You could just try doing non-VTuber streams. Or is that like... No way, Jose. It wasn't just the model. Oh, it's the computer. That's weird that it just suddenly started happening. Honestly, there comes a point sometimes when if my computer in the past has just started like being really screwy, I do the old reinstall of Windows, which I know is like a humongous pain in the ass, especially when you're a streamer and you have like all that stuff that you have to reset up. But like, sometimes it just comes down to it. Give me 1 sec. I just thought I heard a doorbell. I did not hear a doorbell. I think it was because I touched the computer the other day and all this stuff started after him. What did he do? What did he do? He was trying to get... Oh, what the heck? I don't think you... Oh, no, that's not good. What virus scan did you use? I win! Dummy. No, I know you're being dramatic. I don't think anyone has ever needed a license. It just screams at you. Nothing else, nothing bad ever happens. I forgot he was in the party, but I don't want to use him because he's green, and I hate orcs. Get a load of this. I can't believe they'd make such a thing. If you do need it, you won't get Windows updates without leaving you vulnerable? No. I see. I mean, the option to make everything better is to buy Windows, which I know is a lot of money, but it literally makes the problem go away. I'm not saying to do that. I'm like, we're weighing the pros and cons here, right? Buying Windows. You can't just use Linux because there's a lot of stuff that I'm unemployed. I know you're unemployed. I know. I'm not saying you should go do it. It's the only right thing to do. I'm just like, we have like the nuclear fix the issue, which is just buy Windows. Now, what else can we do? Linux does things that Windows does better. When Linux also can't do a lot of things that streamers need to do. And figuring out how to stream from Linux is probably not something that she wants to do. Doc, do you know how to operate it? Not really. But Faye, you were not thinking of stealing this big thing without knowing how to operate it, were you? Well, anyway. OBS is cross-platform? I don't know. It's open source, but I don't know if it's cross-platform or not. But regardless, learning to do everything you need to do on a Linux PC plus be a streamer on a Linux PC would be impractical because there's lots of games that do not work on Linux. And no offense against Teddy, she's very smart, but I don't think she's a computer tech wizard that will figure it out today. It's unfortunately just a very impractical solution. I'm going to end my stream. We did just about 3 hours. I did revenge. Does it do sort of work on Mac? I can tell you right now. Let's go take a peek. Does a VTube Studio work on Mac? It does. Only Windows and Mac. no Linux, which means then a streamer would have to find some way, and I don't know what way that is, to operate the VTube software on Linux. And she would have zero help with that because I can almost promise you there's no one she knows that would be able to help. Like, Linux is just not a practical thing for 99% of people. Mac is different, even though prices for Mac computers just went up like yesterday because of the AI memory issue. Guys, anything good on Steam right now to buy? Linux is perfectly... No, Lillian, I know. Linux is fine. It is impractical for a streamer. There's just too much going on behind the scenes. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is $14. Do I have any games on my wish list? Why? I've just noticed there's no VST software for music. No. 2 Point Hospital is $5. Aviel got me into playing 2 Point Museum last week, and I almost got addicted. Thank God it was just a free weekend and I didn't actually buy it, because I would have probably stopped streaming to play it. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered is $8. Silent Hill F is $35. Tunic is $15. Oh, I've been wanting to play Sulphur. Maybe I should buy it. It's been so fun. Good Luck or GI? No, you're fine, Lillian. It's I think we were just being just unfortunately for this particular situation, it's not practical. Going to pick up the orange baby. Thanks for stream. Okay. I'm sure he's doing great. He's just a little gummier now. I don't really want to raid anyone because no one started streaming yet. And I kind of don't want to have to think about going into someone's chat and saying, hi, I raided you. So I'm just going to turn my stream off. Sorry about the complaining. You're fine. You didn't complain. You're good. You weren't complaining. We were just chatting. We were brainstorming together. We were doing a chat-wide brainstorm. They are doing follow, but I don't want to raid anyone. And I don't actually know them. I just like watching their content because they're a millennial older person like me. It was a regular convo. It was just a conversation, you know? We were just talking about stuff. I'm turning off my stream now. Go away. Leave me alone. I'm busy. I have to go lie down in my bed. I lost OBS. They also live in New England, which is why I feel a kinship with them, even though we don't know each other. So watching them play Fallout 4 is very fun because we have the same experiences of like going into Boston for like field trips for school.